had what happened. You know what I'm saying? There's live television. Anything can happen on live television. You know what I'm saying? But we back at it. I'm gonna restart what we talking about today. Let me do my intro. Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby. And we got a lot of breaking news throughout this week on this channel on Mondays and Fridays. I will be on at 6:30 going through all the breaking news throughout the week and the weekend. Starting today, we got our first category, and it's called breaking news. You already know you got to have that in there. Bronny James has declared for the draft and he's entered the transfer portal. I don't know any player. I don't know any player that can enter the transfer portal and he can declare for the draft. I mean, it has to be LeBron James' son. It has to be LeBron James' son. He's the only guy that can pull this off. I get that your dad's the GOAT, but like I see here, I'm not seeing no stats to back it up. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, sometimes we got to be realistic here. I get he's getting LeBron James say he want to play with him. Whoever's getting LeBron James, you're getting a guy. You're getting a dog. I mean, you're getting LeBron James and you're getting Bronny. I mean, who can say no to these guys? Look at these guys together. The son of LeBron James with LeBron James. I mean, your team could go for whatever. But it just seems like by this movement so fast and you ain't done nothing in college and it really is shaking up. You just ready to head into the NBA before you put more college years in and you look worse than what you have this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just a rush to get into it because he's not ready maybe for college. Maybe he's not ready for basketball, period. Maybe Bronny's just ain't it. Not trying to put he has a lot of criticism on the guy's back right now. You know what I'm saying? He done it for his team. He done it for LeBron and his family. Let's hear what LeBron has to say to him entering the transfer portal and about to head into the NBA draft. I mean, yeah.
Well, I don't know where it came from, but at the end of the day, Bronny's his own man. He has some tough decisions to make. Yeah. And when he's ready to make those decisions, he'll let us all know. But as his family, we'll support whatever he does.
At the end of the day, Bronny is his own man. I mean, I have to give it to LeBron James. He's his own man. You can't do everything for the boy. You can't do everything for the boy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the man go. Let the man go. Let him have his own path. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to go into because you know what you're doing with social media, Bron James. You already know it. We get who you are. You 40,000 points. You got 5 championships. You at 39 balling and hooping on young guys on 19-year-olds. Still putting them on, showing them they old school. You still got that old school. But Bronny is his own dog. You know what I'm saying? Let him be his own dog. No more on the social media, LeBron. Talk about I want to play with Bronny James and all that type of stuff. It's too much pressure on him. Now he doesn't know what he's doing. I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing. You declaring for the draft and you're in college. So what are you going to do declaring for the draft and somebody really drafts you? You're not going to just come up in there and I'm a straight starter. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to come, not averaging 4 points in college basketball. I mean, you had the Hulk coming into college with the heart defect. You know what I'm saying? God bless out to that. Hopefully you have no more situations like that. We don't want to harm nobody out here. But the season that you just had, it can't be no way you're getting drafted. That's just a slap in the face to guys out here balling and doing way better than you. But like I said, you cannot touch Kanye's daughters. You can't touch Drake's son. You can't touch Beyonce's daughters and kids. You're not touching them kids. They got a shelf already started for them before they can get it. They got all the funds to start whatever they want. While us YouTubers and stuff, you know what I'm saying, we have to struggle, make it up from the bottom. Like I said, I'm my own producer. I'm my own showmaker. I'm my own host. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the fun. You know what I'm saying? So Bronny James Jr., put it like this, can do what he wants to do. His dad is the GOAT. His dad is the GOAT. And when your dad is the GOAT, you get to do whatever you want. Moving on. Other stuff from this week, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it going throughout this week. All the breaking news from throughout this week. Stefon Diggs headed to the Houston Texans. I mean, Houston is balling. They started 3-13 last year, and now they go to the playoffs. They get a situation where they're going into the Ravens, almost beat the Ravens, and you didn't have Tank Dell or Nico. Now you got Nico. Now you got Tank coming back from injury, and now you got CJ Stroud and Stefon Diggs. I mean, you can't beat it. Hold on, guys. Let me plug in my computer. I don't want that to die. We still getting busy. I mean, Stefon Diggs. If you're a Houston fan, I mean, I'm a Washington fan. So I wish I was like y'all. You know what I'm saying? We getting some good, you know what I'm saying, deals or whatnot and stuff like that on some pretty guys. But y'all done got the gold mine. CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, Will Anderson. You got the dogs, bro. You got the dogs, bro. And the defense is already turned up. The offense is already turned up. You ain't Houston. You ain't Houston. You better than the team that's there. And if you want to bring up the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't want to bring up the Dallas Cowboys. But Stefon Diggs leaving it out, and it was kind of going to happen. You're doing a lot of talking on the sideline. Josh Allen of not getting you the ball. You only had 2 100-yard receiving games this year, 21 receiving yards in the divisional round. You've been getting busted out of the divisional round for the last 4 years. I mean, something got to change. Let's go through the list of players the Bills have let go. I mean, you let go a lot of players, bro. You get rid of your number one receiver and your number two receiver and Gabe Davis and Stefon Diggs. So who we got? Shakir and Curtis Samuel on this team. I mean, horrific. I get that Patrick Mahomes can do it without Tyreek Hill. But Josh Allen, you not know Patrick Mahomes. We've seen it over the last 4 years. You done had chance after chance. You done had overtime after overtime, and you just can't get it done against the guy. So the facility, the people up top, don't let them fool your head. Don't let them fool your head. Because remember, the man was leading the league in interceptions at one point. I don't know if he still does. I don't got the stats on me right now, but I know he's bad with turning over the ball. And you think it's going to get any better with Curtis Samuel? No Gabe Davis. You lose. Big play Gabe. Big play Gabe. Now let's head over to the defense. You get rid of Tre'Davious White, your corner. You know what I'm saying? He had injuries or whatnot. Great corner still though. I wish I had a Tre'Davious White on my team. You got rid of Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Your two safeties. Jordan Poyer, we know what he can do coming up through the A gap. He coming down, he gonna smack you. Hyde is high flying, he getting interceptions. But this team is getting old. I see what the Bills doing. Josh Allen is due for a contract soon. So you gotta open up space. And Stefon Diggs, he ain't sometimes the you're getting more money right now than what you're doing to the team is detrimental. You know what I'm saying? You always in social media tweeting about how Josh Allen wouldn't be better without you. Yeah, on the sideline throwing your hands about how you're not getting the ball, and then the one chance you get the ball downfield in a clutch situation, you drop it. You drop it. Hold on, heading over. Hold on, let me get him on the slide right here. Let me get him on the slide right here. I'm sorry. Messed y'all up. Messed y'all head up. So would Josh Allen be better without Stefon Diggs? Hell no. He would not be better without Gabe Davis. Hell no. You would not be better without Mike Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Tre'Davious White, amongst other players you have removed yourself from. So hell no, the Bills won't be doing anything, and their Super Bowl window has closed. You're done. I do not see the Buffalo. If you couldn't do it with Stefon Diggs and Gabe Davis and James Cook and Naheem Hines and all these players on defense, you won't do it now. While Patrick Mahomes is staying in this league, it's a big gap from him, and these quarterbacks are way down here. Hopefully, we can get some of these rookies to come in. Hopefully, CJ Stroud can make some noise in the AFC and maybe knock them off. Maybe knock off the Chiefs at one point. You see, they building up a super team. Like I said, the best rookie of all time. One of the top wide receivers in the league, even though he still had over 1,000 yards, he only had 200 yards receiving games, but it was already in a decline. Stefon Diggs couldn't see himself going past the Chiefs. I don't think Josh Allen right now can see himself going past the Chiefs. It had been detrimental to this franchise that y'all have been getting in these high records and y'all been getting in these playoff games and you ended up shitting the bag. Put it like that. Not looking good for the Bills, and it's looking very great for the Texans. Speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs, voters in Jackson County have rejected the public funding proposal for the Kansas City Chiefs and Royal Stadium project. So you see the grades. I don't know if y'all seen, if you a sports head, you seen it come up, the grades of facility, family oriented stuff, and locker room. You get F's, you get D's, you get all that stuff. And Kansas City has almost checked every single mark in the F column. And I don't know how old this stadium is, but we can go ahead and guess how, sometimes you got to use Siri. Nah, we're not going to use Siri. But that stadium got to be old as shit. Just put it like that. That stadium got to be old. Because if you get an F's in every category, and we see the problem, y'all that had the frostbite game, y'all need some type of a heating system out in them chairs. I mean, we spending all this money to come out here and we freezing balls while y'all out on the field 40 degrees, sitting comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they need the funds. Yes, they need the. I don't know who the mayor is over there at KC, but they need to get that joint right. They need to get that. They need to get them all out of there. But Dallas mayor has been looking at the potential of moving the Kansas City Chiefs to Dallas. Jerry Jones wouldn't like it, but I bet you does this. The Cowboy fans will move on to the Chiefs in a heartbeat. They will move on from the Cowboys to the Chiefs in a heartbeat. The Chiefs were in Dallas, but they moved in 1962 because they couldn't hold another stadium. They didn't have enough space. I don't know if they had enough space or they just couldn't maintain another team being there. So they left. They left in 1962, and that was that. I mean, I don't think they'll bring back a team in Dallas after you just moved. They got to be trying to move them somewhere. Like I said, there's always a Cali team. I mean, everybody moving to Cali or Las Vegas. I mean, damn. Can you keep some over on the East Coast? Can you keep us some teams on this side? That's all I'm saying. But who knows with that? Jerry Jones ain't having KC moving to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pull every string he got because he need to hold them fans there, even though they've been disappointed. Let's hear what Gilbert Arenas has to say about Nikola Jokic and what he's been doing. Let's see because Gilbert.
And when they say this about Jokic, Jokic is probably statistically, when it comes to overall game, the worst MVP winner. He's the worst MVP winner in the last 40 years.
Gilbert. Man, what to say? Nikola Jokic has been triple-double Nikola Jokic. He's one of the best to do it. The other day he dropped a triple-double. I mean, he did have record after record coming from where who in the league has stopped Nikola Jokic one-on-one? Don't, even if you put Giannis on them, you put AD on them. We seen them sweep the Lakers in the conference championship last year. Have you not been seeing what Nikola Jokic has been doing? Or am I blind? Are we watching the same television? Do not disrespect Nikola Jokic in this type of way, Gilbert Arenas. Because you ain't never been no Nikola Jokic. We ain't never seen you as no Nikola Jokic, Gilbert. And that's just a fact. Sometimes these old guys get up on these live streams or get up with these guys like Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog Shannon. Shout out to him. But Gilbert, what the hell are you talking about here? We're talking about Nikola Jokic averaging 30 in the playoffs. He will give you 50. He making rainbow shots. You know what I'm saying? We call him the Fat Man. The joke. His nickname's the Joker. Are you going to disrespect that? Sorry, Gilbert. You done had some years in the league. I give you that. But you ain't no damn Nikola Jokic. I don't give a fuck. I don't like if you're not at the same point and you ain't done the same thing as Nikola. Stop speaking on. I feel like once you start speaking on stuff, people just start sounding crazy. Like Pat Beverly, he be talking crazy. Like he be on it. If y'all watch some of these podcasts with these dudes that play sports and now they do podcasts, they say anything crazy to go by. Because I know Gilbert Arenas put that on the sheet to say that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. We're talking about an MVP, two-time. We're talking about two-time MVP, Finals MVP, Nikola Jokic. He done enough in this league, and he deserved. And in those years that he got MVP, he deserved it. What are you talking about? His team was the best team in the West, one of the best teams in the West. You're tripping. More news. Rashee Rice, man, he was in the car. We have an update on Rashee Rice. Remember, I'm the producer. I'm the writer, the videographer, whatever you want to call me, but I'm doing it all here. So bear with me. Rashee Rice, this was the car he was in that Lambo truck. They met out there messing up Corvette and Lambo truck. 6 people got in the car accident. Don't know if you heard my stream. You know what I'm saying? My last stream was kind of messing up, but let's not worry about it. But he was in the car, that Lamborghini, and he crashed it, and he was one of the people that ran away from the scene. So I don't know what Rashee Rice is going to do or what penalty he's going to get put down there in Texas. He was in Dallas, I think, got in that car crash. I don't know what they're going to put a penalty for. You know what I'm saying? Because laws is different in each state. Laws are different in each state. You might go in jail for jaywalking, and over here, they don't really give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You might get 2 years for jaywalking over here, and then you go ahead and cross this state over in say New Mexico, you go to Nevada, and you might get a slap on the wrist. Who knows what you get? But quote out from Rashee Rice: "I take full responsibility for my part in this matter, and will continue to cooperate with the necessary authorities. I sincerely apologize to everyone impacted in Saturday's accident. The crash was sent 2 people to the hospital. Took place Saturday evening, North Central Express in North Dallas." Got it right here in my notes. So yes, in Dallas, 6 people involved in that car crash. 2 people went to the hospital while the other guys in the sports cars ran away. It's a bad look, Rashid. I mean, I'm tired of these guys coming in with these opportunities because I want them opportunities, bro. It's people out here digging, scrawling, scratching, bleeding, demanding, wanting that urge to win, to get that one day where he's at one point and not mess it up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that have been through it, the guys that want to be there. And you go and do this with your homeboys. Your homeboys ain't your homeboys. They high off your life. When you the breadwinner, They not gonna keep you. They not gonna hold you accountable. They using your money. They using your funds. That's probably your Corvette. That's probably your Lamborghini. And they all riding with you. They all with you, thinking they got your back. With now y'all trying to have fun. But when it really come down to it, they don't got your back when it matters most. You know what I'm saying? They don't got your back when y'all in the car and y'all racing on the expressway. What y'all racing for? It's 1,000 cars out here. You out here racing? Y'all out here racing on the expressway? You know how crazy that sounds? And now you coming up, you being a star receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, the best team in the NFL, you might not even play again. Did you not see Henry Ruggs get what? I think it was 3 to 10 years. I mean, man, we just seen this. I think something happened with Jalen Carter. He got into a wreck. We see in this situation after situation where your homeboys don't got your back when it's time to have your back. Why are y'all racing on the expressway? You're an NFL player, my dog. Hey, bro, drive regular, bro. I'm not even trying to drive fast around here. You know, I done had friends. You know what I'm saying? We done had people die in car crashes. You know what I'm saying? Slow your ass down. It's the expressway. We know the world is overpopulated. Y'all getting me right. You know what I'm saying? You getting me right. Switching over to a little bit something different, you know what I'm saying? Going into our gaming segment. 2K has added robots. Huh? All right, let me play it. So you can put robots in the game, but you can't make the game better and improve y'all ain't been good since 2019. I'm gonna put it like that. Y'all ain't been good since 2019. Well, 20 was good. 20 was good. After 20, it's been through. Cut off your game, 2K. You need to let go of that contract. And EA2 with Madden, let go of y'all contracts because y'all can't make no basketball or football games, period. But you want to put all of these unnecessary things in here like robots and jetpacks and expressways and subways and all. Can I just get into the game and load in and beat these dudes that I want to hop on the spot with? That's all I'm trying to get to. I done wasted $60 after $60 after $20 on BC after just so this game could be trash. What are these sports games coming to? I mean, it can't get no worse. We don't need this whole city. We don't need all these AI sitting around and you barely doing the challenges. I'm just trying to get here and invite my boys so I can hoop. And you adding robots? And you adding robots? Man, come on, bro. Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. We spend our hard money. I think some people we need to stand up. As in, when we go into food places, when we go to get stuff from the grocery stores half empty, we need to start standing on that stuff, bro. When the money's going up and inflation and taxes going up, we don't got no say back. We need a say back at one point, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, bro. We wasted $60, $70 each year on a video game that doesn't do anything for me anymore. It used to be happiness when I was playing it. Now it's horrible. Uh, we got some more stuff going on. Tyreek Hill. No, if I can put it up on the screen right here, but y'all can see it right here. My fault. Can't kind of see it. But Tyreek Hill announces on social media that OBJ is coming to Miami. OBJ still out there. You got a couple players still out there. I don't know what OBJ is going to get, but it can't be the contract he had last year. I think it was $13 million signing bonus, $1 million in incentives, all that type of money you got last year, and y'all ain't do nothing when it came to the crunch time and beating the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, he can't beat everybody's kryptonite. Can somebody beat the guy, my homeboy? It always got to come back to him when we talk about the AFC. I'm glad to be in the NFC. I'm glad to like the NFC team. It's wide open. We don't know And 49 is always in the mix, but anything can happen on the NFC side. You know what I'm saying? But Kansas City Chiefs, y'all always got the Patriots. Y'all got the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all got to have a dynasty each year. Can you stop it? That's all I'm asking for. And sorry, I'm looking at the chat and what we're about to go to next. We got a lot of stuff going on. But Tyreek Hill, OBJ, I can see enough receivers. I mean, Waddle, Tyreek, Robbie Anderson, don't they got Chase Claypool? What happened to him? Or is he out the league? What happened to him? I mean, somebody tell me what happened to him. I don't know what happened to Chase. I thought he was on the Dolphins. But now you're going to try to add Tyreek Hill. Add OBJ to Tyreek Hill to Waddle. Jeez, man, that could be a problem with the Dolphins. But it always comes down to Tua Tagovailoa. He's not good enough. I'm sorry. Y'all Miami fans might think he's good enough, but he's just a deep ball thrower. That's it. Anything that's going deep, he's throwing it. He got pinpoint accuracy with that. But after that, Tua Tagovailoa ain't gonna win you no game. We see in the frostbite. It's cold out there. If in the frostbite game you going against KC, we never thought y'all was going past KC. The whole year y'all was beating sub 500 teams anyways. So it already looked that y'all was going to lose in the playoffs anyways. As a fan, as if you was a Dolphins fan, you thought you was going to do something. As a fan of the football game, y'all always knew in the back of y'all mind y'all wasn't beating no good teams. We can go ahead and set that to the side. Y'all wasn't beating no good teams. And Tua Tagovailoa, what y'all were going to when it was Brian Flores, I think over there, y'all was about to get rid of Tua because he just didn't have it coming out of the draft. Then he balls out, he gets some weapons. Anybody can with weapons in a good O-line, you can do something with. But at a proven point, you got to get the quarterback that can beat the big man and Patrick Mahomes, and that's what y'all are going for. You're spending $80 million on one wide receiver, and then you're going to add OBJ, and Waddle's going to want a contract. You gotta get to something at a point of we're in Super Bowl mode. I don't know if y'all know that, but the Dolphins Super Bowl window is open right now. And eventually it's going to close. Y'all got a lot of dogs on y'all team that y'all got to pay. That's point blank. More on the way this week. We got a lot of breaking news this week. Sit in, man. Sit in, talk to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Sit in, talk to your boy. We live. This is not straight scripted. It's all fun and games on here. So anything you want to put in the comments, hit that subscribe button. Check out the short form we just made with Bronny James. More lives coming soon. Remember, Monday and Friday at 6:30. I will be going over the breaking news throughout the week, and I'll be going through breaking news throughout the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to know, your boy got you covered. We reacting to it. More things going on. Let's hear what Doc got to say after losing to the Wizards, and I think they lost to the Pistons. Holy crap! You guys can't be that bad. You guys are that bad. But let's listen to Doc.
Figure that out.
Come on, 3D. Sorry. I don't know if it played.
Because something's missing.
There we go.
And everybody seems happy, but except for me after a game, and so I just think we're doing something wrong, and we have to figure that out.
We can see that you're doing something wrong here, Doc. Bring Adrian Griffin back. We're done. We're done with you, Doc. Every time you get a team, you get a stacked team. You got James Harden. You got Joel Embiid. You got all these dogs on your team, but you ain't making nothing happen. You flopping in the playoffs. The history of Doc is over. Get rid of Doc. Go back to the booth. I don't want to do him like that. He didn't have his history, didn't have his championship with the Celtics. He's been a great coach throughout the years. His resume speaks for itself. He wins a lot of games. But you got the best team in the league. I'm sorry. Nobody has the team that the Bucks got right now. You got Damian Lillard and Giannis on your team. We thinking that's supposed to be a guaranteed ring this year. I'm sorry. I'm thinking they about to be running through the East. They ain't running through they can't even run through the Wizards. The Wizards. We don't know how that team is. You lose to the Grizzlies. No Ja Morant. You have Damian. Okay, Damian Lillard's been out last game. Damian Lillard was out. He's been out for a couple games now. Yes, you got Giannis, but you still got Giannis out there. Doc, you got everybody you got out there. You got Medicine out there. I don't want to hear that. You still got Middleton. What happened to Middleton? The final piece, the clutch gene, Middleton with Giannis, with Porter. I mean, some of these guys, maybe you just need to move on from. That's it. Maybe it's just the team, Doc. Maybe we're gonna give you a chance to just say it's the team right now. Because you're making every excuse, like you said on this screen right here, about how I don't know, everybody's not, we gotta change something, we gotta figure it out. You the coach, figure it out. That's what you're supposed to do. We gotta figure it out. No, you gotta figure it out. You're the head coach. What is the scheme we're running? What are we running? Doc Rivers, man, you gotta figure it out. Giannis and them, I mean, you got one championship. The Bucks ain't won a championship in 1,000 years until you got one. So shout out to you. Shout out to you getting that championship for them. But other than that, it's been looking down south. It's been looking severely down south. You talking about you can lead, you're not loyal. You can be loyal to the team, but at a point you want to win and you can lead the team. When you get through all that, now you got Damian Lillard, and now it's looking like a huge problem. So, do I see the Bucks making any noise in the playoffs? No. You lose to Jimmy Buckets every year. If Jimmy Buckets sees you in the playoffs, you're done. I don't know what it is about Jimmy Butler, but he got a finger on y'all, on the Philly, the Bucks. He's just making it to the finals almost all the time at this point. Miami just got that championship. You know what I'm saying? They got that stank on them. They got that championship stank on them, if you know what I'm saying. Loving it. Great show today. We're not gonna finish. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She just lost to Caitlin Clark this week, and she is headed to the WNBA draft finally. You remember the infamous video? She said, "Man, we're not in a rush to go to the WNBA. I'm getting hella money." You know what I'm saying? NIL over $1 million. The average contract of a WNBA player, I think, is like 240,000. 500,000, something like that, something crazy. So I'm hoping Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese going up in there, they can try to shift the culture of WNBA basketball. I think it was like 30 million watching Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese the other day. Let's get these females that 30 million that watch time. You know what I'm saying? Give them that time so they can get their money up in that league, or we're gonna have to corrupt or do something about the WNBA and their facilities, because there ain't no way these guys ain't getting paid. They need to start getting paid. You know what I'm saying? We got some big dogs coming in. Caitlin Clark, a $5 million contract if she signs it to the big three. Ice Cube making moves. You know what I'm saying? He did the movies back then. We like Friday. We like all the Are We Done Yet? Are We There Yet? All them joints. You know what I'm saying? He been pulling big moves since he was small in NWA. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube is that dog. And $5 million ain't nothing you can say, man, I don't need it. Caitlin Clark, you might got NIL right now, but $5 million, $5 million. You have to go to WNBA where you're not going to finna be getting $5 million. They're not paying you $5 million, Caitlin Clark. Not in the WNBA. So hopefully you could change that. But you go into the WNBA, $5 million to Ice Cube. I mean, can you say no to something like that? Will she say no? I think she ends up saying no to the big three, going against grown man. Not to saying she ain't got it in her. You know what I'm saying? She can ball. She can hit a 3 over you at one end. As long as you know how to shoot that three, and we know Caitlin Clark can shoot that three lights out, nobody can really guard you. If you pulling up from the Sunshine State, if you know what I'm saying, you pulling all the way from half court. That doesn't matter if a boy guarding you, a wolf guarding you, a bear guarding you. If you can shoot over it, it's going in. Then you got that bucket. That's all I'm saying. So any fair chance, $5 million for only 8 games. I think Caitlin should take it. Do something to, you know what I'm saying, change the shift the history and do our dog Ice Cube a solid, bro. Do my dog Ice Cube a solid. Big three been out for like how long, bro? And they ain't got no spice up. Like, come on, bro. Big Three, Caitlin Clark, sign the deal, man. Sign the deal. More breaking news throughout the weekend. I hope you like this segment. I hope you like this channel. I hope you like this live stream. I hope you stay here. You keep looking at my clips, some of my short clips, some of my long clips, some of my clips from the stadium, and be right here on Monday at 6:30, baby. Thank you. God bless.